What's good? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kayla Lachey. Today I'm coming at you guys with a hair video, a curl talk video, because I have fallen to a victim of protein overload. Protein overload. For a whole month, you guys, I was struggling and didn't even know why. I don't use heat on my hair. As an update, you guys know I big chopped, went natural, wanted to grow my curls out. And I take a lot of pride in my routine of making sure that my hair is properly detangled, moisturized, co-washed, all of that. So it wasn't until last week that I realized something is not right. Something is not okay, because suddenly my beautiful, soft, bouncy, juicy curls became brittle. It became like straw-like hay. It felt very heavy, weighed down. It looked like a bird's nest was on my head, you guys. Like, no matter how much oil and leave-in conditioner I was putting in my hair, it was doing absolutely nothing. And it just looked like I put so much heat on my hair and it was just so dry. In the shower, I was having so many tangles, single strand knots, and my hair was shedding a lot and I was getting some breakage. I said, what have I done differently? Because this is a dramatic change like this. So I realized the only product I had switched up, this has nothing against this product in particular, but I did want to touch on protein overload and how certain things can affect your hair and how not every product is going to work for everybody. So this is the conditioner that I recently picked up. I love the Garnier Fructis products, specifically the honey line, the brown packaging. That is so good. That's what I was using previously, and I don't really stick to the same stuff all the time. Generally, I will get a different product after I finish something else, try something new. And the bottle says it's for stronger, healthier hair, for 3 times less breakage. I said bet. We're gonna try this out. It smelled really good, like apples, and I've used this much of the container within a month's time. Now, I am the type of natural that's super lazy. I do my co-washes a couple times out of the week because I am in the gym sweating and that's just nasty. So I will co-wash, detangle my hair, and then leave a little bit of this in my hair as a leave-in. That's where I messed up, because I went online, I saw the ingredients list on the Target website, and it says that this product contains a fruit protein. So me using this a couple times out of the week as a co-wash, I would say every other day, and then leaving this in my hair as a leave-in conditioner daily, baby, we had protein overload. My hair said, what are you doing? This is too much. So although this says for stronger, healthier hair, less breakage, too much of a good thing can actually be a bad thing. Now let me tell you about protein. Protein does not moisturize the hair, it strengthens the hair. So if you have too much of that in your hair, it's almost like congestion, right? I felt like my hair was so congested and clogged with all of this protein. It was not able to absorb the moisture and the leave-ins and the oils that I was actually giving my hair. So in that case, too much of that protein was doing the reverse effect of giving me strong hair, and it was breaking my hair, making it dry and brittle. So if you have ever experienced a sudden change in your hair, like I just mentioned, those side effects, maybe you are also experiencing protein overload and you just don't know it. So the first thing is to analyze the products that you're using, read the ingredients list. Now I'm going to throw this out. I don't recommend, well, I'm not going to say that. I don't want a product that I'm going to use daily to have a protein. I'd opt for a mask that has a protein and use that when I choose to. So for that reason, I will not be using this line anymore. I'll be going back to Target today and going back to the honey Garnier Fructis, because that was working wonders for me. So look at the ingredients list and analyze the products that contain the protein and limit that. Let's talk about hair porosity, because hair porosity has a huge role to play when it comes to protein and who benefits from protein the most. So I'm a person, a curly girl, a natural girl that has high porosity hair, meaning that my hair is very susceptible to moisture. It is easily able to absorb moisture, and it's also easily able to lose moisture. Like when it's humid outside, girl, my hair poofs up. So I have high porosity hair versus a girl that might have low porosity hair. This is more common in type 4 hair textures, where your hair is more resilient to moisture. It takes a little bit longer for it to absorb water when you first hop into the shower. A girl that has low porosity hair might have trouble absorbing moisture quicker. So having way too much protein can clog your like hair strands and kind of stop the moisture from going in. So that's just a big difference. That's why it's so important to know your hair type and know what products work best for you, and stop using things that aren't doing good. So pay attention to your hair. It will definitely tell you what it needs and what it does not need if you look at your hair daily. Sorry for my dog. So different types of proteins that can be found in hair products, stylers, all that kind of stuff could come in the names of keratin, soy protein, wheat protein, and soy amino acids. So just look out for those ingredients on the labels, or just go online like I did, and usually if it's like a drugstore product, you can find the ingredients list on the Target website. That's what I did, and found out, hey, that's not for me. So now you're probably asking, well, yeah, I definitely think I have protein overload. How the heck do I save and revert my hair? Because today was the first day that I did a proper routine to get my curls back to how they were, and this worked instantly. As soon as I put these products in my hair, I felt an instant change. So you're definitely going to want to do a few things. Number one, clarify your hair. This means you need to get rid of all this buildup that is on your hair strands and really take care of your scalp. So the two products that I used to do this was a detox shampoo from Way. You can use any type of clarifying shampoo that you like. That's the one that I picked up and I highly recommend. It definitely left my hair feeling squeaky clean, and it felt night and day difference. Night and day difference. A little bit goes a long way, so I did a double cleanse with that. The second thing that I did was a scalp exfoliating scrub. I also used the Way, I think it's like a body and scalp scrub, smelled so good. This was just because I wanted to get out everything from my hair. You know, our hair health really starts from the scalp, and your scalp health is super crucial for growing long, healthy hair. And I didn't want to have a lot of buildup products and oils, dead skin cells, protein, anywhere on my head. I wanted a fresh start. So I went in and just put the scrub just on my scalp. I didn't rub it all up in my strands, just focused it on my scalp, gave myself a nice massage, and then I rinsed it out. Now, because of this, our hair is super clarified and it's squeaky clean. You want to be careful when you go through and detangle this. So I used a thick, creamy mask. I also use my Way thick hair mask. It's for thick hair, so I love it so much, and it smells really good. And I took my hair in sections after I applied it and gently detangled it with a wide tooth comb. So take your time when you're doing this. And as soon as I was like detangling my hair, I felt that slip come back into my hair. I didn't have slip for a month, you guys. Like I really messed up my hair. I don't know why I didn't recognize it sooner, but I'm so glad I found out now. I didn't have slip in my hair. My curls weren't lightweight. They weren't smooth. They weren't bouncy. It wasn't shiny. I had a lot of frizziness because of the protein overload. And as soon as I started to detangle, I was like, okay, my curls are coming back. This is amazing. I love this for me. So once you go ahead and do that, stay in the shower. I had like a super hot steamy shower to let the steam penetrate the product. So if you have time, maybe throw a plastic cap on your head, leave it on for 30 minutes, maybe even go for a hot oil treatment. Really want to add moisture. The way to get rid of and combat that protein overload is to add a lot of moisture back into your hair, especially after we clarify it to get out all of that buildup. Throw all the moisture that you can back into your hair. So after I detangled, I actually go in with an almond oil. I keep a thing of almond oil in my shower for easy access. I like to do the LOC method liquid oil cream. So for me, this really helps to penetrate and hydrate my curls. So I just add a whole bunch and I scrunch it into the sections that I detangled, and I allowed that to sit with the mask while I did my whole shower routine. So almond oil is really great because the molecules are super small enough to penetrate your hair strands. So it's easily able to be absorbed, and I love it for that reason. So I highly recommend you guys get some almond oil and work that into your routine. I'll link these things down below because it's a lot of steps. No. I'll link everything down below that I use in case you guys want to check them out and use them in your own routine to maybe help save your protein overload. Like I said, all products are different, so maybe these might not work for you, but this really did the trick and reverted my hair instantly. Like my curls, baby, my curls are back. Okay, my curls are bouncy again, they are shiny, they are luscious, they are juicy, they are moisturized, and that leads me to... Leroy, sit your ass down. So now that we've done our whole shower routine, it is super crucial to moisturize our hair. So yes, we have that almond oil. It is going to be rinsed out, but a lot of it is still going to be locked in your hair. So I follow up with my moisturizing routine, which you guys already know about if you watch my hair videos. These look so beat up. And they're both empty. So this is my hair growth oil. This I just use on my scalp. It's pretty thick. And again, scalp health is super crucial. So because we clarified and everything, we want to bring back all of that moisture. This is plant-based boosters, almond oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, black castor oil, and then I add a ton of my leave-in conditioner. This one smells really good. You don't get a lot for your money, but it works amazing. And this is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Leave-In Milk with baboba oil and fig extract. It says hydrate and style for extra dry damaged hair. So I love this stuff. Also, honey is really good. It's a humectant, which means it really helps to absorb and attract moisture. So you could also just add honey into your hair in your mask if you want to add that extra moisture, just depending on how bad your protein overload damage is. I don't feel like mine was that bad because I kind of recognized it as soon as possible within a couple of weeks in. So it just depends on your hair. And I will say, stop using proteins. If you have protein overload, stop using the proteins for now. Get your hair, restore your hair back to its normal health before you start introducing those back into your routine. And another tip I would say is, if you have a hair care routine that has a lot of different products, a lot of different brands, sometimes that's not always great because a lot of brands have a ton of different ingredients. There could be like 4 products in your routine that all contain protein and maybe you don't know about it, versus sticking to a product line or a brand that is all formulated together. This means that they know exactly which products have protein in them so that you're not doing too much of that, if that makes sense. So in this case, I would recommend and suggest maybe limiting the amount of brands and products that you're using and stick to product lines that are the same. I have a very simple, minimal product range that I use because it's affordable and I'm super lazy. So as soon as I added this into the mix, it was easy for me to figure out what went wrong. So definitely take time to analyze your routine and the brands and the products that you're using and just look at the ingredients. Don't just look at the label on the front. Baby, turn that thing over and look at the list of the ingredients because this isn't going to tell me protein, which is why I picked it up and I didn't notice it right off the bat. So that's just a quick hair talk. Maybe this helps one person out there that has suffered from protein overload like myself, and I really hope that these tips help you out if you have suffered from that or help you avoid having protein overload. But I feel like it is inevitable for us girls with curly hair and natural hair to run into this issue at least once in our journey. So if you guys found this video helpful, thumbs up, subscribe, and you can check out more of my hair videos in the cards. I will link you guys to them if you guys are interested, and I will see you dolls in my next video very soon.